Bandits, marauding raiders, outlaws. Burning, looting, killing. They came and went throughout central Missouri. One never knew when they might come next. The people of Boone County were rightfully frightened for their property and for their very lives. Those of us that were bankers didn't feel any differently. I was exceedingly frightened of being robbed of all our cash, silver, and gold. Even though our area's highest-ranking Confederate officer was my uncle, Major General Sterling Price, I could not be guaranteed any type of protection or safety. It was a strange feeling indeed to be on one's knees in the dark of night and place a tobacco tin at the bottom of a 2-foot narrow hole in the ground. Allow me to explain. It was 1862 and David H. Hickman and I were committed to protecting our bank, the First Exchange Bank of Columbia. We knew all could be stolen at any given day, so we arrived at a plan. Mr. Hickman's brother, William, held a party at his house on Mexico Road, just 2 miles northeast of Columbia. We knew we were likely being watched. People knew monies were being concealed all over the county. So Mrs. Price and I drove to the party in our buggy after dark. William had already dug a hole for a gate post, and after the party had gone on for some time, we walked a ways out to the site of the new fence and gate. There, while David, William, and my wife watched, I placed a small box at the bottom of the fence hole. The old 2-pound tobacco tin had been cleared out of tobacco from Virginia and now contained $220,000 worth of cash, silver, and gold, nearly all the bank's principal. I set that gate post myself and rammed some dirt alongside it. There it remained for 3 years. I must confess I took frequent drives out around that place and cast my eyes on that sacred spot. 3 years later, after the war, we dug it up to find all $220,000 still intact. I must tell you, had someone found it and made off with it, there likely wouldn't be a future Boone County National Bank. My name is Robert Beverly Price. I came to Columbia in the early 1830s as a child, my father having brought us from the Boone Slick Trail from Virginia. He was a physician, and our planned destination was not Columbia, but he stopped here to treat patients suffering from an epidemic of cholera at the time. After spending the rest of my childhood in Brunswick, I returned to Columbia to attend the university. Before I got my degree, which was not in finance, but in engineering and geology, I helped Professor Swallow doing his geological survey of Missouri. We traveled all around the state, camping out every night with Professor Swallow in the wilderness for 2 years was enough for any man. I understand Professor Swallow introduced himself to you at this event last year. Every astounding fact you heard about him was true. There never was a more prideful, honorary, or brilliant man. My 60-year career in finance was due to having fallen in love with my first wife, Emma. I lost her after only 3 years of marriage, but during that time, her father, Mr. Moss Pruitt, a merchant and county treasurer, desired to start Columbia's first bank. He invited me to be partner, even though I was only 26 years old and had no experience in finance. I soon became president of a chartered bank, later to be renamed Boone County National Bank. I passed that presidency on to my son, R.B. Price II, who passed it on to his nephew, Albert Magnus Price. You may know, Al and his dear wife, Marjo, are still with you all today. As a family, we owned and operated various iterations of Boone County National Bank until 1974, when we sold it to Central Bank and Trust Company. I remarried in 1860, and my wife Evelyn and I enjoyed 64 years of marriage. Among the work I am most proud of in my 92 years in Columbia would be helping to build the town's first electric lighting and waterworks utilities company, giving a vast sum of money to the university when it threatened to be taken from us in '92, serving years as county treasurer, and 46 years as treasurer of the University of Missouri. Among the things I missed most in my long and rewarding life would be riding my racehorse, Lady Vanity, my friendship with George Bingham, and learning of my fellow citizens' hopes, their ambitions, and their dreams. and through our bank, helping to make those dreams come true. Do treasure and protect this city of ours, won't you? The time has come to wish you good day. It has been an honor to address you all here today. May God bless you all.